All right, y'all, like, share, subscribe, Cash App, $ Winston Spivey. This doggone article has been trending for a few days. This idiot here is named Chud the Builder. Now, I haven't really been doing a lot of videos like this because we're a nation of war, and I've been doing a lot of footage that I know that I'm good at, okay? But this is something that sticks out because if you look at the sign of the times now, okay, that we could disagree, okay, we're still going to have guys like this, all right, but his actions is not going to be tolerated, not this day and age where people are trying to avoid inciting riots and things like that based off racial tensions. I think that we already have enough of that anyway of, bubbling, I'd say, with the challenges that we have here, particularly like in America, okay? But you're going to have, idiots like this. He won't be the last one. So this guy's named Dalton Etherly. All right. He's about 28 or 29, something like that. All right. Some loser contractor builder. Okay. Chud the Builder. All right. That goes around on social media, go around here talking smack to people, picking fights or whatever with brothers, to my understanding, calling them, the N-word and seeing how people are going to react to it. And then I guess he won't hesitate to pull out that biscuit. Believe it or not, that he's gotten some praise actually for some black people or whatever, I guess for standing up for himself. All right. I guess they want to say that it's truth. All right. But I think that there's a way to do it without trying to make somebody offended, because everybody by now, is going to find that word very, very amusing. All right. So you just got some people that don't want that smoke. But anyway, he was arrested. Let's see here, May 13th, actually yesterday. All right. Now he's gotten arrested a week before at a steakhouse for disorderly conduct. Okay. For starting crap at some steakhouse out there around the Clarksville area, Tennessee. It's about 40 miles outside of Nashville. Actually, Fort Campbell is out that way. So if you're familiar with Fort Campbell, that Army base. All right. So according to news reports, other podcasters are talking about this. I thought I'd read the web that this happened outside of a courthouse out there in that county, respective county, that this guy picked a fight with the right one and wanted to see what the guy was going to do. And it was a physical altercation, and this man had pulled this thing out or whatever and shot this man in the stomach, allegedly. All right. And he was also injured. You could see footage in which the fight was breaking up. There was some law enforcement out there. And this man is going to be charged, all right, for attempted murder. And there was a couple other charges too. Some type of eager aggression, recklessness with a weapon, and it was another charge, okay? So this dude is looking at some time, okay? If that happened where he hit that man in the stomach, yeah, but I think he finally got what he asked for, all right? Even the police even said, what I'm saying. So, hey, you play stupid games, win super prizes, all right? I believe that that's going to be the first judgment. The second judgment is when he end up, going to the correctional facility. They're going to be waiting for him out there, all right? Then they're probably going to have a talk with him, and the rest, okay? And then that third judgment, all right, from the Most High. That's why you got to be careful about how you treat others and all that, okay? Hey, ask and you shall receive. And this is under circumstances that he's getting dealt with in a way that I'm pretty sure that he does not like. All right? Yep. As you can see the title, All right. Chud the Builder, charged attempted murder of a black man. All right. I don't know the logic of why this guy's going around starting crap. I'm just thinking it must be for clicks and views. And it's my understanding he was doing most of his work on Kick, that platform. So I guess, that I don't know why they would allow him or whatever to do that. But, I think that Kick needs to probably tighten up their standards, somewhat. All right. So, yeah, this guy was obviously kicking up a lot of dust doing that type of crap. But yeah. So we'll see. He's got a court date on July 17th. Things ain't looking too good for this man. Oh, about the victim and stuff like that. He did live, and he's in stable condition. So it looks like he's going to be fine. He'll probably end up getting let go. All right. You got a lot of people that are pissed off at this man that was hoping, okay, that they would run into him or whatever, and this man would say what he said or whatever. All right. I heard that there was some type of rapper or whatever that was hoping that he run into them or whatever. So and then you got to be careful about how you respond and react, because you have other people like him that could have a biscuit or a knife or whatever and try to start something, or whatever, and get you to react just so he can find a reason, to put a hot one in you or try to, to stab you. So yeah, you really have to be careful here. All right. Yeah. But it seemed like this guy was an angry guy, had that blicky, and was looking for a reason to use it. All right. You have a lot of people out here like that. All right. Probably during these uncertain times, probably stuff like this will probably end up getting worse. So, but anyway, look, that'll conclude the video. Let me know what your thoughts are. All right. And hopefully justice will be served swiftly and accordingly to this man, or rather yet this idiot.